Hi again, this is Dave Stevens for the Disability Channel. I'm at Lake Wales High School in Florida. I am with my buddy, Randy Nance, who is a U.S. Green Beret. He's going to tell his story. I'm going to tell my story. So sit back and listen as you can be motivated on the Disability Channel.
Unfortunately for me, my career came to an end on the team on December 22nd of 06. I didn't get to be there very long. But an explosively formed penetrator, which is a shape charge. It is still an IED, but most IEDs, when they blow up, the force will dissipate a 360-degree bubble. However, a shape charge focuses it all in one direction, and it's like driving in front of a cannon when it goes off. It also does have a copper round that goes through the vehicles, and literally, we don't have a vehicle in the arsenal that will stop this thing. It goes through one side and out the other, usually cuts 2 or 3 people in half and kills them right there. So I was extremely lucky. I see it by the hand of God that I was blessed, because it just grazed me and it took off my rear end as it went by. Unfortunately, then it breached the fuel tank, which sprayed fuel across my legs, and I went up like a matchstick. It wasn't like slow, it happened all at once, and I was on fire. And I was this year at the University of Kentucky, and my son...
So my story is unique, it's amazing, but it's not anything that you guys don't have inside of you. I'm not a hero, I'm not anybody special, I'm just this guy without legs that went out, and I just did it. You know, Nike stole this from me when I was a kid, but that's all it is. It's 3 simple words. Just do it. You can't have success without the failures. You can try and fail and try and fail, and it's gonna get you to where you wanna be. And if you continue to fail, that's okay, because life is made up of failures. It's those major successes that we have that really makes it worthwhile. So, I had some bullying when I was a kid. There were situations, especially at this young age, when you guys right now are going through the most important changes and times of your life. You're being shaped into the young men and women that are going to go out and change this messed up world with all the politics and all the stuff that you suddenly have to understand and care about and realize, what our president's like and all these different kind of things. But those times, those moments when I just wanted to be a normal teenager, and that was the toughest part, I'm like you guys, I wanted to date all the girls and the cheerleaders and all that kind of stuff. And, it was one of those things where, again, if you're a girl, you're sitting there thinking, I want a tall, 5'10", blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy. You're not thinking, I'll settle for this legless guy. It's kind of a crazy thing to think about, And one of the worst things that ever happened to me when I just graduated high school, I met this beautiful girl, Michelle Miller, and we dated, we got engaged, things were going great. Then one day, and this was before the internet and cell phones and everything, I couldn't get a hold of her. She said she had to babysit. I thought I'd surprise her. So I drove over to her house, knocked on the door, nobody answered, knocked on the door again. She came out kind of disheveled, and I'm like, Michelle, what's going on? Well, she had a guy there. And she looked at me, and she said, Dave, I'm sorry, but I can't love a man without legs as much as a man with legs. So imagine that kind of thing. For the first time in my life, I felt handicapped. I felt disabled. And I'm not holding it against her because, again, you ladies out there, you think about what you're looking for in a guy. And it's not this guy that's this low, it's this guy that's this high. So again, that's the kind of person that you are inside if you're going to be superficial, if you're going to be judgmental. But I got over it.
All right, well, that concludes an amazing day listening to Randy Nance's story and me schlepping around. How'd I do?
You did really good.
All right, how'd Randy do?
Awesome.
All right, how did Randy do?
I think you did spectacular.
All right, well, these guys were a great audience from Lake Wales High School. I'm Dave Stevens for the Disability Channel.